Hey guys, welcome back. Alright, so I'm attempting to do the daisy belly, but I'm doing it a little bit different. A little bit different with measurements, just putting gloves on. And instead of using a standard white pigment, I'm going to use resin ink white instead. So we'll see how that goes. So, okay. So I've got 3 coloured resin inks at around 20 grams. Not done it perfectly, it's like 20 point something, you know. So I've got the middle one here is tangerine. I've got this one here, which is swimming pool. They're all from Octopus inks, all resin inks, and grape juice. So they're my 3 colours. And then, as I say, the white I've done as Octopus inks resin ink, which is in milk, so it's a pigmented resin ink. It's just a white, a very, very watery white. So for the colours, I've done 6 drops in 20 grams, and the white I've also done 6 drops. There is 20 grams for the white, so they're all 4 at 20 grams with 6 drops of what I've used. And then here I have it's an interference mica. It is like a ready purple shift to it. There's just 10 grams in this one, and then left over is the clear. I'd say probably 20 grams, if that, maybe. Alright, so let me get this first. So I want to dirty pour these. I'm using this mould as well. Oh, we have something. I think that's a bit of dried resin that's fallen off of a cup. There we go. Alright, so I'm not keen on this mould at all because, can you see, you have this raised edge. So I don't know what's going to happen with the colours and if much of it is going to pull out, like what's really going to happen. So it's kind of a test just to see what happens. So I'm going to pour some puddles of colour. I mean, I don't really have a great deal to do this with, but we're going to try. Without knocking everything over with my big sleeves. Need to get the stick on the right side to hold it. Don't know how the colours are going to turn out, but well, that's part of it, isn't it? It's part of the fun. So it's kind of like a mix in between of the daisy belly and kind of like a reverse pour of the Supernova by Petra Youngblood. And I love the Supernova, so with a bit of luck, this might turn out all right. But as I say, I don't know how it's going to look, purely because of the type of mould that I'm using. I'm going to put that down now. Can you see me? Not really. I'll just kind of, let me pull up these big sleeves. Just going to get out the remainder of this. Put that there. Excuse me. Put that there. And the rest of the tangerine. Doesn't have to be perfect, this part, because obviously it's all gonna be like dirty poured into it anyway, so. All right, where's my blaster? Okay, let's pour this in. Now this mould is quite deep as well, so, but I'm not sure how much it takes yet. So, leave it at that. And I'm gonna do mica in the centre. And then a bit of the white. A bit more of the white. I want it to come up and over the rim, possibly. You won't understand what I mean by that, but basically this here is like an extra lip. I'm not sure if it should go over or not, but we'll see. Okay, now let's get in some of the glare. Oh, hold on a second, let me just give it a quick blast. Right, let's get some clear in. Push the rest of this in. want it to just peel over, just gently, snaily over the other side. And I might just put in the last drop of this mica into the centre. Don't know what that's going to do, but I'll find out. Okay. Okay. Give it a blast. I don't know why we seem to be on an angle here. Whether my table's been knocked out of sync, I don't really know. And there's nothing I can do now. Okay. Just gonna wait and see what happens. With a bit of luck. We might get some interesting things going on. I'll just hold this to the edge. All right. Right, so we wait and see, and we will come back to it tomorrow. See what happens. Fingers crossed. Right, I'll see you shortly when we're ready to unload. See you soon. Hey guys, welcome back. All right, so it's been quite a contest getting out of here without breaking it because it's scary. Anyway, we're out and we're free. All right, so I know I shouldn't have done this like extra lip, but I just wanted to give it that, like, with me not knowing like how much exactly fits in there, it's kind of difficult to judge, because then if you put too less of something, that it's not gonna turn out the way that you're hoping. Anyway, it's more or less closed up. I'm glad that I put only a small bit of clear and not too much, because I think that would have had a big hole in the middle. It is quite dark from what I can see, but let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh wow, that is dark. Oh, we can see colours in it. Oh wow, that is very different. You can see the colours shining through. Wow, I did not expect that at all. It's like a nebula. Gas clouds. It's very space-like. Very unexpected. Wow. So it's like a cross between a Daisy Belly and a Supernova. I just didn't use, like with the Supernova, I'd use a solid paste colour as well and like pour it around the edge, just like in Petra's. And then the mica on top and then the white on top and then clear in the centre. Whereas we put everything in the centre and I didn't use a paste at all. I just used the 3 Resin Ink colours and Resin Ink Milk for the white and Interference Mica. I like how I can see like random bits of colour in these, though they are very dark. Depends on like which direction. I'm gonna have to take this outside and have a look. The only problem is we don't have any sunlight right now because it is winter and very miserable looking outside, very cloudy and very dull for the past week or so. But yeah, I love this. Very different. Didn't expect it to turn out like that at all. Alright, I'll take some photos outside or under daylight at least. And let me know what you think. Very different. Yeah, didn't expect it at all, but very happy. I don't know whether I want to cut these off or whether I just want to leave it like that. I'm not really sure. I think it kind of adds to the design a little bit. Anyway, right. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.